I have made the calculated decision. I'm not going to partake in this unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league. I think it's a joke. I think it's a mistake.
Have you seen Angel Reese's viral misses on wide-open layups? It's shocking to see a professional player struggle with basic skills that most high schoolers perfect. Watching her game footage, you have to wonder, how did she even make it to the WNBA?
She has no skill. She has energy. She has an attitude. She'll rebound you the basketball. Great. Nothing.
But what's even more mind-blowing is that despite these glaring weaknesses, Angel Reese celebrates as if she's revolutionizing women's basketball. Today we'll break down why experts argue she might be the least skilled player to reach this level and why any comparison to Caitlin Clark is laughable. The footage speaks for itself.
But she's got self-awareness. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Have you seen what happens when Angel Reese gets the ball near the rim? It's almost painful to watch a professional struggle with something most high school players mastered long ago. Her inability to finish at the basket has become a glaring weakness, one that even casual fans can't ignore.
Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion.
In a recent unrivaled league game, Angel Reese shockingly passed up a wide-open layup, opting to dish it to a teammate behind her instead of taking the easy bucket. This wasn't a strategic extra pass. The footage shows a completely clear path to the rim. The moment went viral as analysts pointed out what it says about her confidence. She literally doesn't trust herself to make the simplest shot in basketball.
She's aware, like, this ain't really my thing. Let me get this hot potato out of my hand and to somebody that knows what they're doing with it as soon as possible.
When you break down Angel Reese's shooting form, the flaws are impossible to ignore. Her release point is inconsistent, sometimes high, sometimes low, making her shot unreliable, and her footwork around the rim pure chaos. Extra steps here, the wrong foot forward there. It's like watching someone still learning the basics of a game.
One's down court with the basketball, 3-4 steps ahead of everybody, has an easy layup, and throws it to the girl behind her.
Now compare this to other rookies who entered the league with polished finishing skills. Even players not known for scoring show more confidence around the rim than Reese. Take Caitlin Clark for example, similar in height, but worlds apart in technique. Her finishing is textbook, while Reese's struggles stand out even more.
She wants nothing to do with having to shoot the basketball. And I give her credit. It's self-awareness.
What's truly baffling is how someone can reach the highest level of professional basketball without mastering such a fundamental skill. It raises serious questions about her development. Did no one in college address these glaring issues? Was she simply relying on size and athleticism against weaker competition? Whatever the case, these flaws are now fully exposed at the pro level.
Angel Reese has self-awareness, and that will be a good thing. If she just wants to be the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA, she can have at it. She can go at it.
Is Angel Reese one of the worst finishers in WNBA history? The stats and game footage make a compelling case. For a player her size, her field goal percentage in the paint is shockingly low, and the IT test, it only reinforces what the numbers already reveal. She simply can't finish consistently against WNBA defenders.
Last night, I'm sure there were some red faces in the crowd caused by uncontrollable laughter, as the crowd of dozens of people witnessed Angel Reese once again struggle to make routine layups.
While Reese's struggles finishing at the rim are obvious, fans and media often cite her rebounding as proof she belongs in the league. But here's what no one's talking about. What if those stats are just a mirage? What if a significant number of her rebounds come from her own missed shots?
Let's hopefully end this whole fake double-double deal where they're feeding her the ball at the end of the games and she's getting garbage buckets.
Let's be real, Angel Reese is putting up an impressive 13 rebounds per game as a rookie. On paper, that looks elite, but have you actually watched how she gets those boards? Because once you start paying attention, you'll notice something that changes everything.
Last season, there was speculation that Angel Reese was missing layups on purpose. The theory was the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie was missing easy layups so she could get the easy rebound and make the shot on her second attempt.
A shocking number of Angel Reese's rebounds come from cleaning up her own missed shots. As one of the worst finishers in the league, she naturally creates plenty of rebound opportunities for herself. It's essentially stat padding through inefficiency. Miss a shot, grab your own rebound, miss again, repeat. But is that really an elite skill, or just making the most of repeated failures? Critics have accused Ree of padding her stats, and honestly, they have a point. Remember that so-called mythical streak of double-doubles last summer? The media hyped it up as proof of Reese's greatness, but the reality tells a different story. Watch her positioning during games, and a red flag becomes clear. She frequently abandons her defensive assignments to chase rebounds while her teammates are executing proper defensive rotations. Ree is already positioning herself for an easy board. This reckless approach leaves gaping holes in Chicago's defense, giving opponents wide open scoring opportunities. But hey, at least she got another rebound for her stats right. With 2 or 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Ree might have just 2 points and 4 rebounds while Chicago is down by 20. Then suddenly she takes over, not by making clutch plays, but by desperately chasing stats. She cuts the lead to 15 and somehow finishes with a double-double despite having little actual impact on winning. Her teammates do all the dirty work, fighting through screens, boxing out, and creating space while Ree swoops in at the last second to snatch an uncontested rebound. It's like taking credit for a group project without actually contributing. Some even believe Ree intentionally misses layups to pad her rebounding numbers. And honestly, it's not hard to see why. How can a professional basketball player be this bad at finishing? But the real issue isn't just her inefficiency, it's what happens next. Instead of making smart plays after securing rebounds, Ree frequently turns the ball over or forces wild low percentage shots. True elite rebounders like Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, or Breanna Stewart don't just grab boards, they create extra possessions that lead directly to wins. Reese, on the other hand, racks up rebounds while her team struggles near the bottom of the standings. One of the most recognizable players in the WNBA can't consistently make shots under the basket in the NBA. Moments like these are bloopers, the rare exception. But in Reese's case, it's become the norm, and if commitment to a team means showing up when it matters most, her actions during the unrivaled tournament tell a different story. The 3-on-3 League offered WNBA players a chance to earn extra money and showcase their skills and rejoin Team Rose alongside talented players like Lexi Hall. But when championship night arrived, Ree was nowhere to be found. That's right, while her teammates fought for a title, Ree goes to the final 2 games of the tournament. Sure, she had a wrist injury, but even then she could have supported her team from the sidelines. Instead, she didn't even attend the game, and yet after Team Rose won the championship, without her, Reese still found a way to insert herself into the celebration by FaceTiming and like some kind of remote contributor. Can you imagine Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant doing that? The thought is absurd, but for Reese it was enough to justify taking credit. She even posted on Instagram asking, "What are y'all going to say now?" As if she had personally led the team to victory. It wasn't just tone deaf, it was a perfect snapshot of her approach to professional sports. Reese's social media presence continues to grow, and her endorsement deals keep rolling in, but when it comes to actual basketball performance, the story is very different. Compare her to Caitlin Clark, and the gap becomes undeniable. Clark's numbers: 19, 2 points, 8 for assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game are backed up by elite-level skills that translate directly to winning. Her shooting mechanics are textbook, her passing vision is next level, and her dedication to improving is unmatched. After a 5-turnover game against Phoenix, Clark stayed on the court for extra ball handling drills while her teammates headed to the locker room. Ree, on the other hand, responds to criticism with social media posts and brand appearances. Even WNBA veterans have noticed the difference. Diana Taurasi recently praised Clark's relentless dedication, noting that other rookies seem more focused on balancing basketball with their personal brand. When the Fever faced a grueling schedule with 3 games in 4 nights, Clark led media obligations to focus on film study and recovery. That's the kind of commitment that separates great players from average ones. At the end of the day, the numbers don't lie, and the footage speaks for itself. Reese's media presence has far outpaced her actual basketball ability creating one of the biggest disconnects between hype and skill in recent memory. Meanwhile, truly skilled players like Clark continue to grind, putting in the work when no one's watching. As basketball fans, don't we deserve stars who prioritize their craft, show up in big moments, and contribute to winning? The game isn't about Instagram followers or brand deals, it's about mastering fundamentals, supporting teammates, and letting your game do the talking.